I think it should be mandated, actually. Yeah.
For how long?
As long as it's necessary, as long as this disease is around, as long as we don't have enough protection, we don't know much about it, we should actually be proactive about that and wear masks. And I don't think that's a big ask, to be honest.
And do you have kids that wear masks? And do they?
Post-secondary education, yes. I have kids in university and they all wear masks. I teach in post-secondary and I wear masks as well.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Have a good day. You're welcome.
That lady was so sweet, but as we walked away, a child that's with the family there said, "Why did you say that? Why did you say masks should be mandatory? They should not." So it's interesting to see the family dynamics.
It's a personal choice until affects other people around you. Like I know for sure I want to see my kid run around and be kind of free, but as soon as my freedom starts affecting other people and their health, I certainly don't want to send anybody to the hospital.
We want to continue to use the things that we've learned in this time, whether it's hand washing, whether it's caution, whether it's respect for one another.
The BC Teachers Federation is calling on the province not to remove any of the current guidelines while also expanding and fast-tracking ventilation systems.
What we don't want to see is anything drop. So what we're really pushing right now when we're at those tables is the ventilation piece. Carry that work on, upgrade those pieces that still need upgrading.
The BC Teachers Federation would also like to see N95 masks available for anyone in the school who would like to use them, but they would not be required. The Safer School Coalition going one more step and saying masks should be mandatory in classrooms.
You know, we don't just suggest that people put car seats in their cars for children under a certain age or a certain weight. They have to. Even if it's inconvenient, you need to do it.
The province has no plans to bring back the mask mandate, which will frustrate some teachers who are in the midst of bargaining a new contract.
School's in session, which means that summer's out, and so are masks for some family. The province has decided that masks, at least for now, are a personal or family choice, and the legacy media has been having a heyday with it. There's a bit of a frenzy if you read their headlines saying that parents are upset with the rules, but we're here taking it to the streets to talk to parents and maybe even students to see what they actually think about the new maskless rules. Hi, can we ask you what you think about kids not needing to wear masks this time in school?
I think the kids are different from like grown-ups. They have maybe they have some kind of immunity in their system already. So yeah, I think there's some report statistics showing that kids are more less vulnerable to those diseases.
Yeah,
so,
you're right. The kids haven't been dying from it. So you're okay with that then?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I hope they wouldn't wear masks this year.
Yeah.
We hope so, but it depends of the situation, right?
Yeah.
So we just pray.
You hope they don't have to, or they do?
Yes, they don't have.
Do you feel like it's been too long that they have been wearing them?
Oh, we are so tired of that. So but we are all depends of the situation. So, but we hope it wouldn't be.
I think it's necessary because you don't know when you will have a breakout and you cannot control which kid is infectious, which kid has COVID, and even them declaring that's not something mandatory. So you cannot tell for sure. So I think they should actually wear masks. And same goes for post-secondary education, actually.
Well, I think it really depends on the numbers, like where the numbers are, what kind of I don't know how to put it, but when you get sick with COVID and that, it depends on the numbers, right? So I think it's I personally think it's really hard. It's for us might be a little bit easier because we just sit down, we walk, but kids are running all the time and they're really tired, they're out of breath. And I know they're sitting down in the classroom where they fidget, they run, they walk around, they want to make friends. So unless the numbers are really high, I don't see a reason for it.
Kids don't like to wear masks, right? Yeah, it's not just comfortable putting a mask on their faces.
Very true.
Yeah, thank you.
I love how he's coughing as we're talking about it.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye, guys. He's so cute. He was fake coughing. We try to not get kids on the camera, but he was fake coughing. Very cute. Well, for now, they're saying not needed. It's just by choice, a family choice.
Oh, wonderful! Yeah. If that, we are happy. So they
All right.
can breathe freely. So
Thank you so much. Have a good time in school, guys. The government is saying it's a personal or family choice. So do you think it should stay that way or?
I think so. Yeah, that's all depends. But personally, I like to use myself. So why not younger people? I think that's better choice.
I think it should be mandated, actually. Yeah.
For how long?
As long as it's necessary, as long as this disease is around, as long as we don't have enough protection, we don't know much about it, we should actually be proactive about that and wear masks. And I don't think that's a big ask, to be honest.
And do you have kids that wear masks and do
In
they?
post-secondary education, yes, I have kids in university and they all wear masks. I teach in post-secondary and I wear masks as well.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Have a good day. You're welcome.
That lady was so sweet, but as we walked away, a child that's with the family there said, "Why did you say that? Why did you say masks should be mandatory? They should not." So it's interesting to see the family dynamics.
No, I think they can have a choice, but as my sister said, it's safer if they do have it. So, but it's up to them.
How long more are we gonna do it?
That's a good question. We asked that to someone who said it should be mandated for kids, and we asked how long more, and she said as long as it takes. So what do you think for how long?
But how long is it gonna take? We don't know, and this is, as she said, probably a family. I mean, the parents' choice. But I'm kind of against it. I don't like it that they were. It's really suffocating for a little kid, I think.
So what do you guys think about the government saying you guys don't have to wear masks in school if you don't want to this time?
Personally, I think it's okay. As long as I mean, it has been picking up recently, even more. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really care, to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna wear one, but like, I don't care if you wear one. So like, yeah, it's up to you.
It is your choice,
Yeah.
as long as you're fine with and you're comfortable with what you're doing.
Yeah.
How about yourself? Do you think it's a personal choice or should you guys be told you have to wear it again?
I feel like it's a personal choice because it's your choice if you don't want to have to wear one. But if you want to wear one, you can, just for safety purposes.
So you guys are good if your friends wear it or not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
As long as we're comfortable and they're comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how did you guys feel having to wear it the last year and a half or so?
I hated it. That's it.
Yeah, I don't like it. It makes, like, I don't care if you, like, I feel like it's good for other people, like, you know, like, to save, like, I don't know. Oh, god dang, I'm on TV. Okay, all right, let me, I didn't like it either, okay? I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
I didn't like it, but I also barely wore it when we had to.
And did anybody get upset with you for not wearing it or?
My teachers, but I still didn't listen.
You made it to the next grade.
Yeah, somehow.
Well, there you go. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one.
I don't have children, young children, but I have university kids, and I don't think it should be mandatory. At this point, it shouldn't be. But before, absolutely. But now, I think it should be a little bit of like easier on people because it is creating a lot of pressure and breathing, of course. It's been a hot summer. So that's my personal opinion. But
it's been a long time, too.
Yeah, it has been a long time. And at this point, I think it's really safer. So
It's a personal choice until affects other people around you. Like I know for sure I want to see my kid run around and be kind of free, but as soon as my freedom starts affecting other people and their health, I certainly don't want to send anybody to the hospital. I've got COVID myself. It wasn't happy. I had, I lost sense, kind of breathing, all that stuff, and it was bad. So I certainly do not want that my freedom to be put onto others as a strain. Definitely not. So I think it should be a choice until it starts affecting people around me.
Well, I looked through a lot of state-backed media's reports on this topic, and I could not find one that quoted a parent who was pro not forcing kids to be masked. But you saw firsthand, it's a little bit of a mix here. Some are for it, some are against it, but most of them believe it should be a personal choice or a family decision. Drea Humphrey with Rebel News. Did you know at Rebel News, we are the largest independent media in Canada? That means our reports are independent from government interests. Instead, we rely on you, the people. That's who we are reporting for, and we also depend on you to bring you these reports. So if you appreciate the journalism that we bring you, please consider supporting reports just like this, where we go into the field by donating what you can at rebelfieldreports.com.